Hello everybody, I'm still not able to use my editing software. I'll try to find either a new one or try to find like a workaround or something. Drink break, by the way. But today we're going to be doing a state battle. Shout out to this guy right here, Eyesight Geo. Big shout out to him. I got the idea from this guy. It's actually right here. That's where I got it from. But, anyways, as I was saying. So, first up, we're doing Puerto Rico and DC, by the way, in this. Just like him. And then here, we're going to be placing all the states in. So, let's see which state will be attacking first. It's gonna be Colorado. Okay. And that would be Colorado. What is Colorado border? This is Colorado. So they border Utah, Wyoming, Nebraska, Canada. Okay, hold on. Utah, Nebraska. What else do we have? We have Kansas, a little bit of Wyoming there, some Oklahoma. Okay, this is gonna take a while because this area kind of borders a lot of people. New Mexico and a little tiny border with Arizona. New Mexico, Arizona. All right, which one will they be attacking? Nebraska. All right. Open up another wheel here. Will they win or will they lose? Let's see. And as your state gets okay, they're gonna win. But as your state gets bigger, you'll have a higher chance of winning. But it was Colorado versus Nebraska. So Colorado's going to take over Nebraska. Fair enough. Let's get the color picker. No, what? The color picker. And the paint bucket. Let's just brush over this. There we go. Fair enough. But next up will be drink break. Iowa. What do they border? Iowa borders Illinois. Illinois. They border Missouri. Kansas, Colorado, technically, because they took over Nebraska. Let's write these down. These states have way too many bordering states. So, Minnesota. There we go. And then we've got Wisconsin, Illinois, Missouri. Wisconsin, Illinois, and Missouri. No, they don't border Kansas, but they border South Dakota, Missouri, and Colorado. Missouri, Colorado, and South Dakota. Bam. It's gonna be South Dakota. I see, we're trying to make the worst borders possible. Okay. But we're gonna be doing South Dakota. They both have equal chances. Will they win? No, they're gonna lose to South Dakota. Alright. Let's remove them from this wheel. Oh yeah, and Nebraska. We're gonna remove Nebraska too. Nebraska and Iowa. Where's Iowa? Oh, right here. Bam. Who's going next? It's gonna be Illinois. Who can Illinois attack? They could attack Iowa, or actually that's not Iowa, that's South Dakota, Wisconsin. South Dakota, Wisconsin. Sorry, I have really bad memory, okay? Wisconsin. Let's do Indiana, Kentucky, Missouri. And is that all? Yep. They almost border Tennessee down here, but they just don't. Who are they going to be going after? It's going to be Kentucky. Oh, I spelled Kentucky wrong. No. There we go. But they both have equal chances, so let's see. Illinois is going to win very narrowly against Kentucky. And now Illinois will form horrible borders. Right here. Bam. Do this. And maybe we'll turn down the brush size. Can you do that? Yeah. Turn it down to like 21 pixels. There we go. Perfect. Now let's remove Kentucky from the wheel. Bam. And who's gonna be going next? It is going to be New Mexico. Alright. I know they border Texas, but who else do they border? They border Oklahoma, Colorado, Arizona, and slightly Utah. So, Oklahoma, Utah. Oh. Arizona. Oh, I just threw my keyboard. Alright. That's everybody that they border. Who are they going to be attacking? Oklahoma. At least it's not as bad as, say, attacking Utah. They're going to lose, and Oklahoma's going to take all their land. Now, let's grab this. Let's grab this. And go through here. Bam! Yes, I know my painting is not very good, but okay. If you're wondering where DC is, it's right here. Very hard to see, but it's right there. Alright, well, next up is South Carolina. Who are they going to be going against? I know they border north. That's north. North Carolina. Who else do they border, though? Maybe Georgia? Georgia. Yeah, they border Georgia. And that's all. Okay. They're going to be attacking Georgia. Since none of them have attacked anybody yet, they still have equal chances. But they're going to lose to Georgia. Alright. Fair enough. Pick bucket right here. And color this through. Bam, bam, bam. Georgia owns all that. That's crazy. Where's S's? S's. South Carolina. Goodbye, man. Well, next up is going to be West Virginia. Take me home, country roads. Virginia. Pennsylvania, Maryland. Pennsylvania, Maryland. I think that's how you spell it. Maryland. Very hard to spell Pennsylvania, I'm gonna be honest. And then it's Ohio, Illinois. Ohio and Illinois. Down in Ohio and Illinois. Virginia. So they're gonna try to unite the two Virginias, and they're going to win. The two Virginias are going to be ruled under the banner of West Virginia, which kind of makes no sense because now there's just West Virginia. There's no Virginia. But I don't make the rules. The wheel does. So, bam. There we go. It's all West Virginia. It's all West Virginia. Always has been. Let's just remove Virginia real quick. Bam. Did I remove Oklahoma? No, I didn't. Oh wait, Oklahoma won. Oklahoma won. It was New Mexico. Yeah, I removed New Mexico. Sorry about that. Next up is Nevada. What are they going to be doing? Nevada. I know they border Utah and California. Who else do they border? Border New Mexico, Idaho, Oregon. Oregon. Who are they going to be battling? California. Alright. Very interesting choices every time here. They don't have any advantages, but they're going to win and take out California just like that. Alright, bet. That is insane. I did not think that would happen, but okay. Bam. Bam. Bada bing, bada pow. Bada bam, pow. Next up is it's super close to Illinois, but it's Indiana. So they border Illinois and Ohio. But who else do they border? Indiana borders Michigan, and that's all. Alright. They would border... Alright, Michigan? Yeah, Michigan. They would border Kentucky, but Illinois took out Kentucky. But which state are they going to be fighting? Ohio. Ohio, okay. Are they going to win? Because none of them have advantages. They're going to lose against Ohio. Alright. Ohio is going to take Indiana, the two meme states. Alright. One meme state? Nah. Now there's two. I mean, technically still one. But it's the size of two. Let's take out Indiana out of this list. Bam. And now it's going to be New Hampshire, or New Jersey, I guess. I know they border New York, but who else do they border? New York, Pennsylvania, and Delaware. Not that many borders. Oh. So I don't really know how to spell Pennsylvania. Is that right? Pennsylvania. That looks right. Yeah, this. Pennsylvania and Delaware. Delaware. I'm well aware that Delaware will be being attacked. Alright. They both have equal chances, but it looks like New Jersey's gonna win against Delaware. So let's take New Jersey's color, put it over Delaware, and color this. Bam. Oh yeah, and I forgot to do this right now. Bam, there we go. That's Virginia's territory, and I forgot to color it as West Virginia. But Delaware has been taken out. And next up will be Tennessee. Wow, oh my god. I always say it wrong. Texas, actually, though. Oklahoma. Louisiana. But who else do they border? Arkansas. And that's all because this is owned by Oklahoma. It's going to be Louisiana. It's going to be an equal fight as well. It looks like Texas is going to win against Louisiana. You know what I'm kind of hoping for? Like a battle between someone who's won like 7 battles and someone who hasn't and won a single battle, and the person who hasn't won a single one just wins against the person who's won like 7 battles. Advantages are based off territory. It's not based off how big you are. It's based off how many states you own. So Texas does not get an advantage when they start for being big. Alright, well, Louisiana is out. And now it's time for Rhode Island to be doing something. Yes, I got it right. I know they border Connecticut, and they border Massachusetts. Is that right? Massachusetts? No, I got it wrong. Bam. I'm cheating off this wheel. Oh wait, that's all. They only border those 2 states. It's gonna be Massachusetts. They both have equal chances of winning, but they are going to lose against Massachusetts. Not very surprising, let's be honest. They're kind of tiny, and Massachusetts is much bigger than them, so it's not a very big surprise. Because, you know, they're both small, so not a very big surprise. You get it? No? Okay. Next up is Michigan. Michigan. I know they border Wisconsin, and they border Indiana got taken out, right? Oh no, they didn't. They didn't get taken out, right? Oh yeah, they did. So it's just Ohio. Ohio. Alright. That's all. Let's see who they're going to be attacking. Ohio. Ohio has an advantage, though. Ohio, this is the first time that we have an advantage. So there's going to be 1 versus 2. But it looks like Michigan's going to win anyway. Alright. Michigan's like, I don't care. Now Michigan has the biggest advantage by owning 4 states. Or technically 3. Michigan, Indiana, Ohio. Yeah. But that's all for that. So let's spin the wheel. What am I doing? Ohio gets eliminated, and we'll spin the wheel. Wheel spinning, and it will be Montana. Frick. It's Nevada who took out California, so they're going to have an advantage. So it can be Utah, Arizona. Hold on, let me write these down. Utah, Arizona, Idaho, and Oregon. Is that all? Yeah, actually. Alright. Who are they going to be attacking? Utah. They have a higher chance of winning because they're the attacker. But it looks like they're going to lose to Utah. Alright. Looks like these advantages aren't working out. That's weird. So Utah's going to take all this. And bam! Nevada is out. Next up is New Hampshire. So who does New Hampshire border? I know they border Vermont and Maine. Who else do they border? They also border Massachusetts. Okay. Massachusetts. Did I get it right? Yes, I got it right. Alright. Let's see who they're going to be fighting against. Massachusetts. So they have a higher chance of losing since Massachusetts won a battle. But they are going to lose to Massachusetts. So New Hampshire is off the wheel. And New Hampshire is now owned by Massachusetts. Bam. If you live in New Hampshire, now you're in Massachusetts. Not really, but still. Alright. Next up, wheel spinning, as it says right here. Minnesota. Almost Michigan. Minnesota, though. Minnesota borders Wisconsin, South Dakota, North Dakota. Wisconsin, South Dakota, North Dakota. Where are they going to battle? It's going to be North Dakota. Alright. Nobody has an advantage here. But they're going to lose to North Dakota. Alright. Bam. And color this. Minnesota! He's not gone. It's gonna be Georgia. They border Florida. They border they border Alabama. And Tennessee, North Carolina. Tennessee. Is that how you spell it? Tennessee. Yep. Spelled it right. And North Carolina. They're going to be battling against Tennessee. But they do have a slight advantage due to them conquering South Carolina. And they're going to win against Tennessee. Alright. Tennessee. Bam. And let's grab this. Color it in. Bam, 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 bam. And that's all. That's all, folks. Next up is going to be DC. DC making a move. They only border 2 states, though. That's Maryland and West Virginia now. Maryland, West Virginia. West Virginia. Right? Is that how you spell it? Yeah. Yeah. Maryland and West Virginia. They're going to be attacking Maryland, though. Alright, smart move, though, because they don't have an advantage. They're going to win against Maryland. Oh! That is surprising. Okay. Where's Maryland? Maryland. Right there. So this tiny little area takes out literally all of this. Okay. Alright. That's it. Now, let's spin the wheel once again. It looks like the wheel is kind of getting small. Illinois, for the second time attacking someone. Alright, who are they going to attack? So they border Tennessee, Michigan, West Virginia. No, that's Georgia. So, Georgia, West Virginia, Missouri, and South Dakota. Missouri and South Dakota. Bam. Oh yeah, and Wisconsin. They also border Wisconsin. Bam. It's gonna be Wisconsin, not Georgia. So Illinois has one advantage over Wisconsin. Illinois is going to win against Wisconsin, giving them another advantage. That's pretty nice for me because I live in Illinois. So, I'm pretty happy about that. But, let's do this. Bam, bam, bam. Bop, bop, pow. And that's all. That's all, folks. Sorry, I'm just saying the same thing over and over. But it's going to be Wisconsin being destroyed. And spin the wheel again. It's going to be New York. New York. Who do they border? They border Pennsylvania, New Jersey. Pennsylvania, New Jersey. They also border Connecticut. That's Connecticut. And Vermont. Connecticut, Vermont. Is that all? Sorry, I forgot to color this in. Bam. Yep. And now, they're going to be attacking New Jersey. New Jersey has an advantage, though. How's this going to go? Luckily for the New Yorkers, they just barely won. That's basically in the middle, but they won against New Jersey. And they're going to take all of New Jersey, giving them a big 3 advantage, tying with Michigan. Damn. All these powers are on the freaking east. You know what I'm saying? Except for Utah here. Utah's a big power. But New Jersey is out. Spin the wheel again, and it is going to be Oklahoma. What is Oklahoma going to be doing? They border Texas. They border Arizona. They also border Kansas, Colorado, Utah. And they border Arkansas and Missouri. This is a lot. They're gonna be warring with Utah. Alright, so they have a win advantage, but so does Utah a little bit. So let's see how this goes. But they end up winning, surprisingly. Oh, damn, that's going to give them a giant advantage. And horrible borders. The big wombo combo. Bam. Oh, no. Arizona is literally surrounded, except for Colorado, which they have a very tiny border with. But let's remove Utah. No, not all of them, but Utah. Let's remove them from the wheel. And next up is Oklahoma going again with their newfound power. They don't border Utah anymore, but they do now border, they border Wyoming, Idaho, Oregon. That's a lot of bordering states. All right. Arizona. They're going to be battling Arizona. Okay. And they have control over 5 states. Damn, it's very slim that Arizona... Oh! Arizona wins? That is... What? Nah, that is crazy. Arizona won. That is insane. I did not think that would happen. You know what, though? I'm kind of happy about it because now we don't have a giant. I was gonna say now that we don't have a giant power, but now we have. You just have a giant power, except it's in a different state. Oh no. Color this all in. I wish I could clip this out. Bam. That is crazy. Did not think that would happen, but it did. Next up will be Kansas attacking. They don't really have anyone that they tried to kill yet. But they border Arizona, Colorado, Missouri. That's all. That's all for Kansas. But they're going to be attacking Missouri, which is up here. So they're going to be trying really hard to take on Missouri. They have equal chances, each of them. But they're going to lose to Missouri. Alright. So, sorry, Kansas. Sorry, people from Kansas, but you are now in Missouri. If I can find you guys on the wheel. There you are. Oh. What? Excuse me? Maybe get a new color for them? No, it's... Oh, no. Okay, we're gonna have to color over this by hand. They're not even the same color. I don't understand. Okay, it's not as good as the paint bucket, but it will have to do. I'm not redrawing all the borders, just to use a paint bucket on Kansas. But bam! You guys are under Missouri if you live in Kansas. Well, next up is Colorado attacking somebody. Colorado can attack Missouri, South Dakota. So Missouri, South Dakota. And they also have a border with Wyoming and Arizona. Where are they going to attack? They're going to attack Missouri. Okay. So, they have a higher win chance, but so does Missouri, making it a stalemate in power. They're going to lose to Missouri by a landslide. And they're going to be taken over by Missouri. bam! Here we go. Let's just remove Colorado from the wheel. Bam. Next up is Missouri. With their newfound power of owning 4 different states, they're going to be going up against Arizona, Arkansas, Georgia. Illinois. Okay, whatever. Illinois. Who else do they border? They border South Dakota, Wyoming. South Dakota and Wyoming. That is not a good idea. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's kind of close. Who's gonna win? Looks like it's actually going to be Missouri who wins. That is insane. Missouri wins against Arizona. That is insane. There is now a central power. That has nothing to do with World War II, but there's a new power in the lead. Just took over Arizona. Now they're the biggest by a landslide. None of these disconnected states, including Puerto Rico, who isn't a state, but they still haven't attacked. Like Hawaii and Alaska and stuff, they haven't attacked yet. But that would be all. Next up is Vermont. They haven't really done anything yet. But Vermont borders Massachusetts, New York. That's all. Looks like they're going to be attacking Massachusetts. Massachusetts owns 3 different states. Well, they own 1. And it looks like they're going to lose. Alright. So now, Vermont is under the power of Massachusetts. Fix that real quick. And paint bucket. Move these borders that we have here. It's the same thing. And bam! It's all Massachusetts. Always has been. So Vermont. It's gonna be Washington. I know they border Oregon, but they also border Idaho. And you could say they border Alaska. A little bit. Who are they gonna fight? They're gonna fight Oregon. Alright. None of them have advantages. So it's gonna be a 50-50. But it looks like they're gonna narrowly lose to Oregon. Alright. Oregon's like, no. Now they own all this land and they border Alaska now. They border the polar bears. which might not be good for them. It might be, but it might not be. Just remove Washington. Oh, we just removed Texas and Washington. Alright, Texas is back, don't worry. But now we're going to be doing North Carolina. North Carolina sliding into battle. Who do they border? They border just these two powers. Georgia and West Virginia. West Virginia. West Virginia. They're going to be trying to take out West Virginia. So their lose chance is 2. Their win chance is 1. So they still have a chance. It's just not as big as the losing chance. And they just lost to West Virginia. Alright. Let's just remove them from the list. North Carolina, bye-bye. There's no more Carolinas. They're both under Georgia and West Virginia. Bam. Color this in. And how do I bookmark this? Bookmark. Bam. But, bam. North Carolina is gone. And next up is Hawaii. We've yet to see anything from Hawaii. They can actually attack literally... No, they can't. They can only attack Texas and Missouri because they waited too long. But who cares? Texas and Missouri. I was going to say that they can attack the entire West Coast along this way, but they can only attack those two. And they're going to be attacking Texas. Better move, way better move than Missouri. So it's a lose and win chance of 2 and 1, but they're going to lose to Texas. Maybe they waited a little too long. That's alright. So we're going to remove Hawaii from the list. Where's Hawaii? Right there. They're now under Texan control. Don't really have to erase any borders either, because we kind of just go like bam, bam, pow. Oh, what the? Pow, bada bing, bada pow. And they own it. Alright. Georgia going up. Who is Georgia going to be attacking? They could attack... Oh no. They could attack Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, Illinois. Well, they have a lot of borders. So Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, and they border West Virginia, Illinois, West Virginia, Illinois. That is not how you spell Illinois. There we go, Illinois. And then they also border Arkansas, Missouri. Hopefully they don't try to go for Missouri, because that would be a very bad shot. Nope, they're doing it anyway. They only own 3. So it's going to be a win 3 and lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bam. But they're going to lose, unsurprisingly. There goes Georgia. Bye-bye, Georgia. They're now under Missouri control. Bam. And Missouri is the first ever state to have control over the west and east coast. That is insane. Georgia, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. Next up is Missouri, using their newfound power. They basically border everyone. Florida, Mississippi, Alabama. So Alabama, Arkansas, Texas, they also border Illinois, they border South Dakota, Wyoming, and then they border Idaho, Oregon. They have way too many options. But they're going to be trying to attack Florida, man. So it's a 13-1. Florida man wins? Oh my god, that is insane. I wish I was actually rigging this. Florida man just won. What? What a turn of events, though. Florida just owns all of this now? Nah. Okay, then. It's all Florida? What? Oh, Florida owns all this. That's crazy. Alright. Well, we're coming down to like top 10 around there. Not yet, but we're almost there. Connecticut. Who does Connecticut border? Connecticut borders these two states, New York and Massachusetts. New York and Massachusetts. Bam. Spin the wheel. It looks like they're going to be trying to fight Massachusetts. Although Massachusetts is very small, they do actually have 4 different states. So it's going to be a win 1, lose 4. But it looks like they're going to pull it off. Alright. They're going to pull it off and take out all of Massachusetts, and I will never have to write Massachusetts until, I don't know, the next Battle Royale. I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm going to make another Battle Royale. I might. I probably will, but... Bam. Coming down to the top. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Top 21 states. And now there's going to be only top 20 once we're done with this battle between North Dakota and... Who does North Dakota border? They border Illinois, Montana, and South Dakota. Okay, that's all. Alright, that's all. Well, it looks like they're going to be trying to unite the Dakotas. Will they win? Will they lose? Wait, actually, it's a 2-on-2. So it's going to be equal chances. But it looks like they're actually going to narrowly lose to their brother South Dakota down there. So North Dakota is gone. Bye-bye, North Dakota. It's now all South Dakota. Now we know which Dakota is best Dakota. Still yet to see who's the best Carolina, though. Or who's the best Virginia. Or actually, we know that West Virginia is best Virginia now. The country roads are too powerful. Alright, well, next up is DC. DC doing something. Alright. Who does DC border? They border West Virginia, and they border Pennsylvania and New York. West Virginia. And then they border New York. New Jersey got defeated, but Pennsylvania, right? Is that all? Yep. Who are they trying to attack? New York. New York owns 3 states. They own 2. So it's going to be a 2-3 battle. But it looks like DC is going to win against New York. Damn. Alright. Where is New York? New York is the last new and the last N, and they're gone. Alright. All this, Long Island is now part of DC. That is a very weird sentence that I never thought I would be saying. And now, moving on to the top 20. No, there's less than 20. Next attacking is Montana, who hasn't been doing anything this whole time. How many states haven't done anything? And others have had like 20 turns. But Montana, who does Montana border? They border, they just border South Dakota, Wyoming, and Idaho. Okay. Alright, that's all Montana borders. They're going to be trying to attack their fellow person slash state who does nothing. Idaho. They both have equal chances of 1. Looks like they're going to win and take down the potato Idaho. Now it's Montana who's known for their potatoes now. Alright. All them potatoes are being exported and grown in Montana here. All that corn is in South Dakota too. Alright, that is actually super clean. That is like such a clean border. Let's just remove Idaho. Idaho's gone. Now, wheel is spinning. It's going to be Oregon. They do have 1 advantage. Who does Oregon border? They border Florida and Montana. Okay, that's literally all. Who are they going to be going against? Florida. If this goes the way that I think it's going to go, I'm sorry, Oregon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 states. 14 on 2. Looks like they're gonna win. Florida man wins. What a surprise. I mean, it isn't, because, you know, it's Florida man, and they have a 14 advantage. So, it's not super surprising. Look at the shape of Florida. They go from here all the way down to here. Also, we are yet to see anything from Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, Pennsylvania, Maine, and Alaska, and Wyoming. They've all been doing nothing. But they all been doing nothing. What the freak? Alright, well, goodbye, Oregon. Where is Oregon? There, right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Alright, who's going to be going up next? Puerto Rico and DC are still here, but they decide to do nothing, and it's going to be Pennsylvania's turn. They're now going to be doing something for the first time, and all they border is literally just Michigan and DC. Michigan, DC, West Virginia. Michigan, DC, and West Virginia. West Virginia. It's going to be Michigan that they're attacking. Alright, Michigan was pretty, like, hardcore at the beginning, but then they stopped doing stuff. So it's a 3-on-1. Who's going to win? And it looks like, by a landslide, Michigan is going to win and take over all of Pennsylvania. Bam. And that's all. Now there's no little bar on the side for us to scroll. It's about 16 different areas. It's going to be West Virginia attacking next. Who does West Virginia border? They border Michigan, Illinois, Florida, DC. So Michigan, Illinois, Florida, DC. Michigan, DC, Florida, Illinois. That's everyone that they border. And it looks like they're going to be going after Florida. Alright, that is not a very good idea based on strength. It's a 3-on, what was it? 16. 3-on-16. And it looks like by a very big landslide, Florida man is going to win. And they're going to take over these 3 states here. Almost owning 20 states simultaneously. Forget that. No. Don't forget this little part over here. Bam. Alright. We'll take all this. Bada bing, bada pow, bada bam. There goes West Virginia. That was not a very good idea for you, West Virginia, now was it? We're down to the final 15. Final 15 states. Puerto Rico and DC are still here, but they still aren't doing anything. Michigan is mad once again. All they border is Illinois, DC, and Florida, though. Illinois, Florida, DC. That's all. We just removed them, and then that's all their bordering states. Well, it looks like they're going to be going after DC here. Oh, no. Illinois, I guess. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3. So there's a losing chance of 3 and a winning chance of 4. And it looks like Michigan is going to be winning against my home state, Illinois. Not really anything I can do about that, but I don't make the rules. I don't know what to tell you. Illinois is gone, and it is now under the control of Michigan. So the up is now connected to Wisconsin and things like that. Michigan's borders look a little more clean if we ignore Pennsylvania over here. They're very, very clean, these borders of Michigan. No juds. Ignore Pennsylvania. There's no jutting parts. Pennsylvania doesn't exist anymore. Anyways, down to the final 14, 13, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna count it in a second. But it's going to be South Dakota, Puerto Rico, DC. What are you guys doing? Especially Puerto Rico, though. Puerto Rico, what are you doing? But it's going to be South Dakota. Where does South Dakota border? South Dakota borders Michigan, Florida, Wyoming, and Montana. Michigan, Florida, Colorado, Montana. Not Colorado. Wyoming. Who are they going to be going after? They're going to be trying to get their aggression out on Michigan. And it is going to be a 4 versus 7. 4v7. Bam. And it looks like Michigan is going to be winning this one. So Michigan wins against South Dakota and takes up all of their land here. So let's remove South Dakota. There's no north and south anymore. There's none of those little areas. And it's all under Michigan. Wait. Win. Wait, South Dakota. Oh, yeah. It still would have been Michigan. Sorry about that. Sorry about all that. Probably gave you guys a concussion just thinking about that. Brain damage and stuff. Bam. It's all Michigan over here. It's all Florida over here. And Puerto Rico. These 5 states better do something, or I'm gonna rage. Or 6, actually. Maine all the way up there isn't doing anything either. But next up is... wait, I forgot to... No, South Dakota is gone, though. Arkansas. It's like Arkansas is going to be going. Arkansas hasn't done anything, so that's good. But they only now border Texas, Mississippi, and Florida. Florida. But it looks like they're going to be going against their fellow neighbor who also hasn't been doing anything, Mississippi. They both have equal chances at 1. But it looks like they're going to be winning against Mississippi and taking over their land. So Mississippi is gone. And it's now Arkansas land. Part of Arkansas, not Arkansas land. I mean, technically it's still Arkansas land. Now the only states that haven't been doing anything are Puerto Rico, Alaska, Wyoming, Maine, and Alabama. It's worse than I thought. I thought the polar bears would be doing stuff. Well, it's not under my control. All these A states are still here. But it looks like Michigan's going to be getting mad at someone. Who are they going to be attacking? They border DC, Florida, and Wyoming, Montana. Bam. So everyone who he borders is going to be going after Florida. He's a little more powerful, but he's not. I don't think he's powerful enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 versus 19. 11 versus 19. It's actually kind of close. And Michigan's going to be winning against Florida, man. I did not think that would happen. Michigan wins against Florida, man. He who is a monster has been taken out by he who has the Great Lakes. Now Michigan basically has access to everywhere around the U.S. except for New England, the New England area. It's the only area that they really don't have access to. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, let's not fix that. But Florida is gone. Next up is Maine doing something. All right, we're recovering from these states that have nothing that they're doing because we're getting to the finals, and they're like, oh wait, yeah, you only border Massachusetts. Is that Massachusetts? Who is this? Massachusetts died though, right? Who is this? I'll look at all the names and see if one rings a bell. Oh, Connecticut. Connecticut must have taken them out. So it's Connecticut. They only border Connecticut. Connecticut! I wonder who they're going to be battling. It's Connecticut! Oh my god. Drink break. Okay, so Connecticut, how many states does Connecticut own? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1. Bam. And they're gonna lose, unsurprisingly. And almost all of the New England area is now owned by just the area of Connecticut. I think the cleanest borders so far, though, are definitely Montana's borders. I just went like that, like it was super clean. And this little area looks horrible. Like this part is owned by them, but it's not owned by them. And this Maryland part and Delaware part are kind of protruding out of their land. But it's alright. It's not like I have any control over that. Well, now Maine is gone. We're down to the top 10. Top 10. We're actually at the top 10. And it looks like Arkansas is going to be doing something. The only states that haven't been doing anything so far are Wyoming, Alabama, Alaska, and Puerto Rico. Like half of them haven't done anything yet. Arkansas only borders Alabama, Texas, and Michigan. Alabama, Michigan, Texas. Is that all? Yeah. That's all. Well, who are they going to be battling against? Looks like they're going to be going against Alabama. They have a win 2, lose 1 ratio. And by a landslide, they're going to be winning against Alabama. They're like, oh wait, we have to do stuff. Oh, let's just take out these 2 states that basically look the exact same but reversed. Sorry if you live in Mississippi or Alabama. Your states just look the same but reversed, basically. Alright, let's remove Alabama from the list. There's only 2 more A states. 2 more M states, and that's basically all. But now we're gonna be doing or seeing something from Texas. All they border is Michigan, Arkansas. Michigan, Arkansas. That's literally all. Great. Michigan and Arkansas. That's not a very good choice, Texas. They have how many seats? 19 plus 11, right? +11. 19 plus 11 is 30, so it's a win, 2, lose, literally 30. And somehow Texas pulls it off! What? Texas, how did you do that? What? Oh my... How could that happen? What? That is crazy. They just took them out, like, just like that. Oh my god. It was a 2 versus 30. And they won. Okay, that is insane. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. Just get all this. Swallow all that up. Now that is all Texas. What? It's just Puerto Rico, Alaska, and Wyoming. I literally haven't done anything this whole game. But next up is Connecticut. Maybe expanding into New York or something. I mean, yeah, I guess. Expand and or disband and get destroyed, because that's the only person that they border, unfortunately for them. So it's just New York. I wonder who they're gonna be battling. What? Nah, how could it ever be New York? I didn't think it would be New York. Alright, but Connecticut on offense with New York. So New York owns 4 states. So it's a lose 4, win 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's kind of almost even, but not fully. But it looks like they're gonna lose to New York. Welcome to New York. I don't know what to tell you. It's been waiting for you. Now they own the entire New England area plus more. I mean, technically, they don't own Pennsylvania, so not the entire area, but they own a little more than the amount of states that are in the New England area. Just watching Texas. That's their only border state. These 3 areas really need to do something. But now, Connecticut is gone. Bam. Now we're down to the literally bottom or top 7. And it looks like Arkansas is gonna be doing something right now. What is Arkansas gonna be doing? Oh, I wonder who they're gonna battle. I'm not gonna waste my time again. So it's basically a 3 versus 32. Arkansas almost pulled it off, but they didn't pull it off. No, they didn't pull it off. And Arkansas is the next victim of Texas's reign across the entire U.S. map. At least they tried. At least they tried. I will say that. But now Arkansas is gone and there's only 1 A state. We're down to the final 6 states. Puerto Rico and DC are still here, right? Is that DC? Oh, that's DC. New York isn't here. That's DC. Oh, freak. But is Puerto Rico going up next? They could attack DC or Texas. Looks like they're going to be going after DC, which is probably a better choice. So it's a win 1, lose 10 ratio. Puerto Rico ends up losing by a landslide. Alright. I don't know what I expected, but it was definitely that. Now we're just waiting for Alaska and Wyoming to do something. There goes Puerto Rico. There's only one non-state remaining. It looks like Wyoming is finally going to be doing something. Still yet to see anything from the polar bears. The only state that Wyoming borders is actually, two. Texas and Montana. Damn. Looks like they're going to be battling Texas. That is not a very good idea at all. This is their ratio of winning and losing right here. Maybe it is because they got very close, but they still lost. So now they're under Texan rule. Yet to see anything from the polar bears. Well, next up is... we're in the top 4. But it's Alaska's turn. They could either try to attack Montana or try to attack Texas. Which is the same thing as last time. It looks like they're going to be trying to attack Texas. Same ratio as last time. It would actually... they would lose anyway, but this is the real ratio, which is like a pixel different. Now Alaska is under Texan rule. I wonder who could possibly be winning right now. Color all those in. Bada bing, bada pow. Down to the top or bottom 3. Doesn't really matter what you say, but still. Montana, they only border Texas, so 34 versus 2. And of course Montana is going to lose against Texas. Now it's all up to DC if Texas wins or loses. Imagine if DC pulls it off. That would be insane. Fix all this up. Get all done with. Now it just depends on who's going to be on the defense. Looks like DC is going to be on the defense of Texas. It's going to be a win 10, lose 36 ratio. And DC ends up losing to Texas, unfortunately. And it looks like the winner of this entire freaking dang game is in fact, let me color this in, is in fact Texas if we just fix up these borders real quick.
Alright, Vinny, I'll be back, okay?
And that's all. Bye, guys. That's all.